Hey, everybody, and welcome to Polly's Crochet Creations. I'm Tori, your hostess. So, I have a couple things to talk to you about, and I picked up, I think it's from the company called Blue Note, and it's a Canadian company. I picked up this shirt. This is what I'm going to be wearing at Christmas time. I love it. It's the Grinch. It's totally me. So yeah. Like I said, I'm going to be wearing that at Christmas time when I do my videos. Kind of a little awkward today. Trying to get it all straightened out. So, what's in your cup? What's on your hook? What is in my cup is caramel coffee. And it has caramel macchiato cream. You will hear a few noises in the background. That's my cats. So, but I love the caramel macchiato cream, and I do love the caramel coffee. So, I know the hat does not go with sweater. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take the hat off and put my hood up. There you go. Now I don't have bad hair day. So what am I going to talk to you about today? Well, today I have a few tutorials that I'm going to be bringing out. I want to do a tutorial on the, where is it now? I don't have that bonnet here, but I do have it somewhere. It's similar to the one I made here. This is the baby bonnet that I picked up and I recreated. So I'm doing the tutorial on that. I'm doing that on the tutorial, either that is going to be done later tonight or probably tomorrow, and uploaded probably in the next couple of days. It is, I think I did a good job on the baby bonnet. It's the first time I've ever made a bonnet. And the next video, that's the inside. And I guess you could wear it either way. But the next video that I do, I'm going to try and have the button done on the adult bonnet that I made. Yes, I made one big enough to fit my head. But before we get on to whatever else we're going to talk about, I do want to take the time to, number one, thank the young lad at the Michaels in Lethbridge, Alberta, for asking me to leave. He actually kicked me out of Michaels. I was doing my usual yarn walking through video and showing people what we have for yarn. And the young lad, I only had 2 aisles left to do, and the young lad come up to me and he's like, "Excuse me, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. You're interrupting our business." I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't getting anybody in the video. I wasn't, if somebody come up and asked me their opinion or talked to me in my video, I would shut the camera off so I wouldn't get their voice or anything like that in the video. And I used to do, 2 years ago, I used to do videos there all the time for walkthroughs. Not once was I ever asked to leave, and I was actually treated quite well with respect. But this time, yeah, no. So I said politely, I said, "Okay, I will leave, thank you." And I walked out, and I will never, ever step into a Michaels again. I will never order online at Michaels because of the way that I was treated. I don't know what possessed him to do that. He has seen me doing videos in there before, and yeah, if there was an issue, he, instead of doing it right in front of all the customers, he could have easily taken me aside. So But that was my trip to Michael's. So I have deleted all the apps on my phones for Michael's. I have deleted the video that I did for Michael's, and my video was like 45 minutes long, and I only had 3 aisles left to do. And it was just going to be a quick going through the 3 aisles. But I've deleted that video, and I will not be able to do any more recording at Michael's. So I do apologize to my followers who love those Michael's videos. I do apologize. I won't be doing them anymore. But hey, I will do Walmart videos. And if say I go to Medicine Hat for a trip to Medicine Hat, or I go to Tabor, I will do a quick video at the yarn aisle in Tabor or Medicine Hat or down on the south side. And I will try to source out the local yarn stores that we have here in Lethbridge, which we don't have too many yarn stores here in Lethbridge. There's Knitting Time, and I think there's Fabric Land, but Fabric Land only has like a couple of things of yarn, so that's more of a fabric store. But yeah. So, as you noticed, that I did upload a video, and the video was actually of the Rocky Mountain Soap Company. The ladies were absolutely wonderful. Nicole, the manager, she was beautiful. They welcome customers. They have a sink in the center where you can try products before you buy them. So if you have a reaction, then you just don't buy them, right? They have a lot of different things. They have bath bombs, bath salts, creams, face creams, body washes, soap, shampoo, conditioner. They have a ton of things. They do make gift boxes. They make small gift boxes of a couple items, 3 items. Then they make big boxes. And the gift boxes vary from $20 to $60, depending on what you want to put in there. Nicole was absolutely wonderful. She did an interview with me. That was the spur of the moment. I did not have my mics for the interview, but I'm pretty sure that you could hear what she was saying. There is a Black Friday sale next week that is in a short as well as on the video that I uploaded. So Nicole, thank you so much for allowing me to video shop or video in your store, the Rocky Mountain Soap Company, which it started out in BC, and they source all of their ingredients from Canadian growers. They also do not, and I repeat, they do not test on animals. That is one of my big top things about this company, and their staff is absolutely wonderful. So I give high praise to Nicole for allowing me to do that video. In the future, going ahead in the future for shopping videos, I'm going to try and find Canadian stores that I can promote in Lethbridge. So I'm going to look up different stores at Park Place Mall, find out source where they come from, and I will try and do more videos of Canadian companies in Lethbridge. And like I said, again, I will also do shopping videos at Northside Walmart, because they do have a ton of yarn that you've seen on my video before. What else? I am going to be doing a tutorial on the fingerless gloves that I have made. These are the cobblestone fingerless gloves. I love them. They are so cozy. They are so warm. And I do have a hat, I believe, that goes with this. And if I don't, I can always crochet a hat to go with this. I think one of the beanies that I have is actually one of Crystal's patterns, and the yarn is exactly the same. So, what am I working on? I am working on, and yes, I know, a shawl. So, Let me get this stitch thing out here. Don't want to lose it. I'm working on this virus show. I have to say, when I did my cobblestone virus with the tip scale hood poncho for Crystal's challenge a few years back, I love this yarn. This is actually normally a Red Heart yarn. And when it was Red Heart, it was actually a little bit lighter. And I used a clay. I used a clay for the hood. And I think it's up against the back wall here. But I used the clay for the hood. And oh my gosh, it turned out absolutely gorgeous. I designed the cobblestone pattern. And I have been on a kick for the cobblestone pattern. So if I see something that I really, really like, and I want to try and do it in the cobblestone pattern, then I try to incorporate that stitch into my designs. I have made several more designs, as I showed you in the last video. I have done this hat. I have done this hat. I have done this hat. And I have done the pillar beanie. Now, these hats here, I still have one more to finish, but these hats here are going with some scarves that will be donated to the Christmas Angel campaign. And I still have to get a hold of them probably this week and find out when I am able to drop stuff off. So, that's something else that's coming up. Now, I am, as I've said before, I'm going to do a tutorial on that recreation, bonnet recreation. I did not have a pattern. I just picked up a bonnet at MCC and I went through each stage and I'm like, okay, I do this, 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 this. It might not be exact, but this is the closest thing to that bonnet, and I think it turned out absolutely wonderful. And I might make one for Bella. Just might. I have to do one in yellow, but her Christmas outfit I have to dig out, and it's in a suitcase. I have all of Bella's outfits in a suitcase, as if she's packed up and ready to go. Yeah, I treat my sweet little Bella as if she's my sidekick, because she is my sidekick, and I treat her like she's my child. And I have her bag packed. So, and I did find these, which I'm going to do I'm going to make keychains. I'm going to make different keychains. These I bought at Michael's probably 5-6 years ago. So, but yeah, that's the highlight. And now the incident that happened with Michael's was on Friday. I had a meeting downtown, and then I thought, everybody was asking me to go do a video. So that's when the incident happened. 1, 2. Now, I'm not telling you guys not to shop at Michael's. You can shop at Michael's all you want. I just will not be doing it anymore. So, and I will not shop online at Michael's either. If there's a yarn that I see, then I will check Mary Maxim and see if they have that yarn. And if they don't, then I guess I'm out of luck. And the funny thing is I had, I think, $50 or $60 worth of yarn in my cart that I was actually going to purchase that day, because there was some yarn or there was some yarn reviews I wanted to do, and I wanted to do a comparison on 3 different yarns. So I had loops and threads. I had one ball of red in the big twist, and I actually had a couple cakes. But c'est la vie. C'est la vie. I can still do my yarn reviews on the big twist because I did buy big twist through Mary Maxim probably a year ago. Either a year ago or 7 months ago, I bought some big twist from Mary Maxim. The big balls, the 1 pound balls, because I wanted to do a comparison on that and the Pound of Love and a couple other things. But yeah. So, oh, and I have another shawl that I'm working on. A red shawl, but I'm doing the red shawl is my own pattern, my own design. And I'm also working on I think it's called a boho cardi or something like that. I'm actually making one piece with my cobblestone. I wanted it to be a vest. So I'm making one piece. I've done the one piece, the back, and then I started doing the shoulder. And I'm going to do that until I get it the same length as the back. And then I'm doing the other shoulder and getting that the same length as the back. And then I'll stitch it up the side so I'll have a vest. Haven't quite decided whether I'm going to put sleeves on that project or whether I'm just going to leave it as a vest. So after I get it done and I show you without the sleeves, then you guys can let me know what you think about doing it as a sweater. Probably within the next month, I'm going to work on getting all of my patterns done on PDF on the computer, and then getting them all in one file. And if I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to sell my patterns or if it's just going to be free, but who knows. Oh, yeah. Caramel coffee, oh my god. I know, that's to die for. I had, for the first time on Friday, I had an actual cup of tea made in the Keurig machine. What? A cup of tea made in the Keurig machine? Yeah. When I was at the bank, I couldn't decide. I know I didn't want hot chocolate, but I couldn't decide whether I wanted tea or coffee. I thought, you know what? I'm just going to give it a shot. I had a cup of coffee before I left the house, so I'm just going to give it a shot, and I'm going to take a drink. I'm going to make a cup of tea. So I made a cup of tea, Tetley tea, actually, and I put a lot of sugar in it. I probably put too much sugar in it. And then I blew on it to try and cool it off a little bit before I took a sip. I took a sip and I was like, oh my god, and now I gotta go to the Walmart and get some tea. I gotta go get some tea for the Keurig machine. I got tea bags at home. But we'll see how much it is before I even buy them, because I'm pretty sure it's like $15 for 12. So, and you can get just regular tea bags, boil the kettle, put the tea bag in the cup, and it's cheaper that way. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. I know I do have to get on and do a live, which I'll try and do probably tonight if I can. So, I am off until the 5th of January. And in the description box below on all of my videos, I have my PayPal account. And if anybody would like to donate to the channel, they can just PayPal me. And any money that's donated to the channel will go back into the channel for yarn purchases, videos, whatnot. Sorry. So PayPal link will be down below. And what else? Christmas. Oh my God, Christmas is almost here. That's another reason why I'm wearing the Grinch. I know it's before December, but I just seen this sweater and I'm like, oh, 50% off? I'm going to grab it. I've always liked the Grinch. Even the movie. The movie The Grinch was the best. Oh, hold that thought. Okay, I'm back. So I hope you like the lighting that I have here. The lighting I have is, I call it the rainbow light. There's 5 different light colors and 5 bulbs. Gives me a lot more visualness. I also wanted to let you know that I am going to be doing tutorials on how to do stitch markers, earrings, necklaces, whatever. And if you're really interested in that, pop a comment down saying, yeah! And I will start doing those tutorials as well. So, my video is 22 minutes long. I have to take this hat off because I'm getting really hot. Oh my God, this sweater is warm. The other day it was freezing. And then I found out that the valve went on the furnace. So landlady to come over and get that fixed. The yarn that I bought when I went to that sale, I'm going to be using for hat and cowls and shawls. And I've got some yarn over here that I'm going to use for shawls. And when my cousin wants a few more boxes, so I'm going to pack up a few more boxes for her and send them out for Christmas. So, but yeah, that's what's happening. I have a bunch of stuff that I have for sale. I have 3 shawls listed on Lethbridge Market. I gotta take pictures of my hats and post them for sale on Lethbridge Market. And I have probably a couple of dozen hats. And then there's other stuff that I am going to be selling as well. So, but that's coming. Anyway, 23 minutes. I like to keep my videos about a half an hour to 45 minutes. I'm going to try and do a live here very, very soon. Probably tonight or tomorrow if I can do it. And I'm going to watch and see who's on live first before I start my live. So, to end the story, or to end my little video, I just want to say, if you find something on YouTube that you like to do or are interested in doing, don't quit. Keep trying. Because eventually, it'll be like a light bulb goes off in your head and you'll be like, oh, wow, that's how you do it. I also want to say thank you to everyone who has been watching my short videos. You watching my videos has actually gone up in the algorithm. So, and my cats make lovely, lovely, well, what do you call? Subjects. I love doing videos on my cats. Now I just have to try and get Teardrop. Do a video on Teardrop. She's a sweetheart. And to finish it off, you all have a great day, evening, weekend, wherever you may be. You guessed it. You know it. It's coming. Keep on hooking, everybody. Keep on hooking. Catch you on the next one. Bye for now. Love you guys.